Oh no, not good. Not good at all. So we'll pull this off and see what pump it is, what filter it is, replace both of those just to be safe. Yeah, so let's get this skid plate off. As expected, half the bolts are ready to come right out, like this one. And half of them are what feels like welded in there. So I'm gonna try and get a little heat on them and see if that helps. Heat this one up. Oh no, not good. Not good at all. I think both of these are gonna have to be cut off. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Probably was. I got one off. I wonder if I could just, I don't want to damage the threads, so I wonder if I can just tie this up so when I grind this one off, it doesn't chop my leg off. There we go. As long as there's a little bit of play and I kind of know when it's free. That should come off. There it goes. Nice. So with this side skid plate off, you can get a nice view of the transmission, and then going back to the dual transfer case setup. But the reason that we're looking in here is for fuel pump right there, and then we have this inline filter right here. It shouldn't leak for long. You should see what this fuel looks like. It's like brown. Okay, what is this thing? It's a Walbro GSL 392, 20 amp fuse required, made in the USA. Pretty sweet little pump. I'll have to look that up and see how much that'll set me back. The main marking that I see is China 330. Get cleaned up and then I'll work on getting that fuel cell out. All right, I got the fuel cell disconnected. Got my sweet cooler rack taken off. What is this? Okay, it's just water. There's probably about 4 gallons in here, so let's see if I can just manhandle this thing out of here without hurting myself. I'll get all the fuel drained out of it and then pop the top open and look in there with the flashlight and see how she looks. So I got this tank cleaned out. It actually wasn't that bad. I got all the bad fuel out of it, looked in there. Luckily this hole's big enough I could look in there with a flashlight, and there was a little bit of white stuff, a little bit of like growth in one of the corners. And it's plastic on the inside, so I just went in with a rag and a plastic wire brush, scraped off all the weird stuff, and then just shot it with the hose, filled it up, poured it out, filled it up, poured it out, and now it's drying. So that's great. This will be good to go as soon as I put in the new fuel pump and fuel filter. And we'll check that off the list. Thanks for tuning in. I definitely have a lot more updates to go on this. The next big thing that I want to do is pull this front axle apart and see what kind of parts we're working with in there. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. I lied, I wasn't done yet. Fuel cell's drying out, and I pulled the intake plenum off in order to replace all the O-rings and bushings on the injectors and decide what to do next. Thanks for watching.